Hey, what's up everyone? Pasay Baller here. This is the third game for today, March 24, 2023. So this is the game between Detroit Pistons and Toronto Raptors. That'll happen at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 7:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And the spread that is given, wow, this is actually huge. The spread given is minus 14.5. Wow, minus 14.5, and that's actually given towards the home team. That's Toronto Raptors. Right. So before we proceed, let's go ahead and check on the standings and the rankings of both teams. Starting off with Detroit Pistons, they are at number 15 in the Eastern Conference with a record of 16 wins and 57 losses. While their opponent, Toronto Raptors, they are at number 9 in the Eastern Conference with a record of 35 wins and 38 losses. So anything can still happen right there. So I'm pretty sure the Toronto Raptors would want to get as many wins as possible to solidify their spot on that 7 to 10 puzzle. All right, so Toronto Raptors, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams were able to rest last night, or they were not able to. I mean, they didn't have any game last night, so we can just skip that part. Momentum wise, we can actually see that Toronto Raptors approaching this game, man, they have actually lost back to back. Detroit Pistons, they have also lost four straight approaching this game, so both teams are coming off losses. But if we will take a look at the form of both teams, Toronto Raptors, they have won 4 out of their last 10, while Detroit Pistons, they have only won once out of their last 10 games. Right, so let's take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams. For Detroit Pistons, Bogdanovich, Burks, Diallo, Magruder, and Stewart, they are all out for this game. And we got Isaiah Livers listed as questionable. So that's 5 players confirmed out. And then Livers listed as questionable for this game. Now for Toronto Raptors, wow, this is also a lot. I mean, we got Banton confirmed out, and we have Achua, Scotty Barnes, Garrett Trent Jr. and Wieskamp all listed as questionable. Still, Toronto Raptors, they would have the advantage on this, but we have some players for Toronto listed as questionable, so we don't really know whether they would be playing or not. But obviously, Toronto Raptors, they are the better team. Toronto Raptors, they are actually looking good to be in that 7 to 10 spot. Detroit Pistons, they're already out. Standing wise, we can also tell that. And Toronto Raptors, they are at home. So Toronto Raptors highly likely will actually win this. But talk about the spread, which is for me a bit big. I mean, 14.5. Don't get me wrong. Toronto Raptors can do that. They got almost their starting 5 right there complete. But again, we ain't sure because some of the players for Toronto Raptors are listed as questionable. But for Detroit Pistons, I've seen them play. Some of those players are actually playing for their spot for next season. Bagley and Wiseman are actually there. Playing like 10 points a game on the average, both of them. So I think Detroit Pistons would have a chance to at least cover the spread of 14.5. I mean, I just like what I said, Toronto Raptors, highly likely they would win this one, but I mean, having a spread of more than 14.5 is something that I'm not really comfortable putting money on for Toronto Raptors, especially seeing that some of their players are not really 100% healthy. So my pick on this one would be Detroit Pistons plus 14.5. Again, that's Detroit plus 14.5. Peace out, Pasay love, and God bless.